Hello everyone, this is a new format, more improvised. Oh look, yellow fingers. I've been painting. I'm going to show you some of my paintings, or some of my artwork that I've been making over the last 36 hours, 48 hours, maybe more. Last 3 days. And I'm also going to talk about the transition I've been making recently to teaching English online. And then I'm going to go into basically just asking you what you would like to see either as a product or as a video topic or this sort of thing. I'm really reaching out to you guys to see if you'd be willing to support me through like a Patreon or something like that. I was thinking I could use could do like a postcard every month. But we'll get to that. Let's start with number one. Let me show you my art. Art fart. No one has ever said those two words together. Actually, that would be quite a funny name for a gallery, wouldn't it? Art fart. Fart. This is the painting I made on Saturday. Beautiful. This is like the area that I was painting to transition into colour. It was in a cafe on Saturday morning with my friend, and she was doing embroidery, which is awesome, like hand stitch stuff. This is also what I drew last night before bed. I especially like the butterfly that kind of has eyes. And it is kind of a face, isn't it? I love it. So you've got them, and then today, just hours ago, you got this kind of flowers. You got this. I used the center point from the previous one. I traced through the center points so that I could turn it into like an animation. Just a simple GIF so that there's movement. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use it on, like maybe some other videos. And then I adore this. This is kind of, only in retrospect did I call it star anise. Really, it was more just, I was enjoying the form and I let it evolve. Hard for you to see that with this crazy light. Crazy light. There you go. So that's what I've been doing among so much other shit over the past months, but that's kind of it. And then, actually quick shout out to that design. I turned it into a stamp. It's an inked up, self-inking stamp. Did that in Peru. I've always wanted to fucking do that. Always. And I did it, so I was very, very pleased. Next, I'm more settled here now in Medellin. I'm in the same accommodation. I needed to find somewhere that I could stay for a long amount of time, just to kind of settle in, good sleeps, good eats, and like an opportunity to start building my client base for teaching English. So that has begun. I had my first lesson on actually Friday, but that was a no-show. For the Sunday morning at 7:30. So that's an adjustment thing as well. Like, I'm trying to switch back my circadian rhythm. I'm normally awake around like 7:45. And I'm trying to move it back to like 6:30, something like that. It's tough, man. I feel like I'm fucking jet lagged, especially like yesterday. I was so wiped in the morning. You know when you're so tired and your head just feels like fog. It was that. So much melatonin, so much sleep hormones in my fucking brain. Um, but we'll get there. These things take time. This is what I need to remind myself, because very often I'm like, fuck this, like fuck this job, fuck like everything shit. And then I have to just remind myself, one, your nervous system isn't regulated, Miles. Your body's asking you what the fuck is going on right now because you've done such a drastic change. I don't know why I inflict such masochistic behavior upon myself. I am one for the cold turkeys. Some fine slices of cold turkey, cold meats. But yeah, I don't make it easy on myself when I'm either stopping caffeine or doing these things to my system. Maybe I'll change, maybe I won't. That's fine. So I've been teaching students in South Korea. I'd like to have it blocked out so that I can teach from like 7 to 10 every morning, 6 days a week, something like that. And then a few more lessons on the Friday. That's with a company called Ringle. I was accepted. I went through the application process. All good. I've got a friend, Liam, who's from near London but now lives in Melbourne at the moment. He was teaching English as he was traveling. When I met him in Buenos Aires, he was doing about 20 hours a week. I think that's great that you just have to be a native speaker a lot of the time. You don't even necessarily need a degree. But he started off on peanuts and now he's got a few great clients. And he was able to take them off the app so that he was no longer getting charged commission. And so it's better for the client and better for the tutor, ultimately, once you've built enough of a relationship, I reckon. But at this stage, I'm enjoying the platforms, the sort of orderliness of them. It's helping me figure out sort of methodology, and within Ringle there's like teaching materials, so my only preparation is to review this stuff, review what the client has asked for within the lesson, review all the literature within it, and then commence. But it's really intense. Like there's 20-minute classes, and I think what they expect from you is a very tall order. I imagine it'll get easier as it goes, but especially for a sleepy head, it fucked me in the ears and the eyeballs and the balls. So that's that. There's another platform I've signed up to, which is just for talking. And that is thankfully no prep, no feedback, or no extensive feedback. It's just focusing on talking for 50 minutes, and it is $10 an hour. But my goal is to earn let's say $1,400 a month. And so with that in mind, at least for this first month or these first couple of months, whilst I'm bedding in, making a good profile on all these platforms, maybe I just do it. Because again, as I say, maybe it's going to benefit me, A, financially, and B, what else am I doing? Creative stuff, maintaining this body, exploring a little bit of Medellin, which I haven't really done yet, and yeah, it's all good. So yeah, that brings me to, I really would like to know whether you're keen to support me with like a Patreon or like something like that, and have like a monthly postcard from me, or also the opportunity to buy originals, t-shirts if there's appetite. I was thinking about building on some of the t-shirt series that I worked on previously. It didn't make sense to continue maintaining a bloody Squarespace e-commerce site because I don't have enough of an audience to make it viable at this point. But I'd like to know, what are the sort of products, what are the sort of things that you'd like to see in terms of content, video content, topics covered. What sort of video that I've done in these last 6 months have you enjoyed the most? What style? And you'd like to see more of? Is there anything else? Because, I really wanted to... I did a 6-month postgraduate counselling skills course, and I've been really wanting to do some sort of creative coaching for people. I'd say 1-to-1, so I can just... Because I've got so much experience in loads of different processes, ADHD brain, I'm well placed to guide you in whichever direction you want to go with your creative pursuits, and whether you want to formalize them or not, or whether you just want to sort of become more confident in what you're doing and less inhibited. I'm your guy. So that was another thing that I'd love to pursue, but the English teaching one is a dead cert. There's demand right now. It's only increasing. The pay's okay. And it can only improve with experience and time. And I like teaching people. So yeah, thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.